Psychoanalytic analysis of annihilation based on Freud and Jung's theory. Psychoanalysis is a type of therapy that aims to release pent-up or repressed emotions and memories in or to lead the client to catharsis or healing. In other words, the goal of psychoanalytic is to bring what exists at the unconscious or subconscious level up to consciousness. So, here we would like to talk and explain about psychoanalytic perspective through what Annihilation movie based on Freud and Jung's theory. From our group discussion, this movie wants to give a message about the dream and self-destruction. So, we would like to explore it by using personality and dream concept. The dream shows the inner truth and reality of the patient it is. Not as I conjecture it to be, not as he would like it to be, but as it is. Jung said. From the movie, the dream about how to has a great life with the harmony in a family that never crack up because of the thing that never is happening. In this case, is cheating. While the trust is betrayed, one and the other will have possibilities to be betrayed back or left it. While Lena wants to move on, but he's back, Ken is back. After 1 year without any contact with her, she is still blushing because he was back, but Kane was changing and dying. She thought she owes him. Everything happens because of her. She wants to face what he has faced before her. This is a shimmer. The analysis of this action by psychoanalysis by the human mind, based on Freud, human mind divides into ID, ego, and superego. ID. Lane can do everything without paying back, and she can still cheat with Dan. Superego. She felt everything happened because of her, and she owed him. So, she wants to face what he had faced before, and she went to an expedition to Shimmer. Ego. Lane confused what will she do about this accident. She go to Shimmer or not. But Lane was following her superego. She and 4 women, which are Dr. Ventress, Anya, Josie, and Cass Shepard. All 5 women in here have self-destruction who led them to join the expedition to Shimmer. Lane was cheating, feeling owed to his husband. Dr. Ventress has cancer, and join this expedition is a suicide plan. Anya, who is sober, who addicted to the drugs, and Cass, who lost her daughter because of leukemia, and Josie, who always wear long sleeves because her scars on her forearm because of self-harm. All this self-destruction become their motive to hunt on the Shimmer. About the dream that has to be a great life, but because the self-destruction, everything becomes dark. When Cass was attacked by the bear, the Lane checked it to ensure that Cass died. Everything makes become blinded in the darkness, unconscious and therefore vulnerable to the dangers that can emerge into our life at any moment. Realizing is the journey is the right path or wrong path. Is it danger or the thing bent on self-destruction? Anya was admitting that Lane lied. Anya thought it happened because of her. She thought that Lane killed Cass. This is one of the defense mechanism, which is denial. The ego blocks upsetting or overwhelming experiences from awareness, causing the individual to refuse to acknowledge or believe what is happening. Then showing projections. When Anya's ego attempts to solve discomfort by her unacceptable thoughts, feelings, and motives to another person, Lane. And then Anya making displacement term, which is realizing his frustration directed toward her friend, Lane, Josie, Dr. Ventress tied up on the chair. This is unconscious failure to come to terms with one reality then become nothing more than another unlimited dead end. Continue. Josie realizes that mutation on the Shimmer is mixed. All organism cells become one can make a new one. His behavior comes up again. She was hurting herself again. Open his sleeves and bleeding his arm and the blood become mixed with the flour. This is repression. which is the ego pushes disturbing or threatening thoughts out of one's consciousness. She thought that she joined the expedition without broke off purpose differently with Lane and Dr. Ventress. She repression her scarred and guilty with hurting herself. There is distraction on her ID, ego and superego, and she followed her ego as well. Lane and Dr. Ventress separated in their ways, and so, one by one, the companions perish, dissolve and disappear to succumb to the darkness. As like the ever-continuing cycle of death and rebirth, the sign of the Ouroboros in Lane's left hand, the dramatic symbol of the snake eating its tail for the integration and assimilation of the opposite of the shadow. So, to find the answer is to come to the lighthouse called Mercosur. In the lighthouse, we slowly realize that the Taoist challenge is still in front of us. Hidden in the darkness, deep beneath the shining light of the tower-shaped orb appears. Magnificent in its wholeness but equally frightening in appearance, it shows us a mirror out of which a figure emerges. In here, we can say as confusion. When we face the confusion, we can choose to fight it, stumble or run. It all depends on us. Looking at the movie, Ken in here he was facing, he stumbled his mirror with the suicide using the bomb, and the mirror of him still appears. In here, Lena realized that Ken knew that she was cheating on him. That's why he joined this mission on Shimmer and go a day earlier from the schedule. She realized that her husband had self-destruction because of her. Lena also got her mirror. She tries to fight it, but it mirrors her every move. So, she should desire it for self-destruction. What realization dawns on them are, if you are me, if you are more than me, then I am a lie and I can exist no longer. As like Ken confession, we can finally become fully aware that this world is not at all alien, but a part of us own self was hidden away in our unconscious, desperately trying to be acknowledged. The only way forward then is to look at oneself directly and accepting the shadow as it is. The proof is on the scene that Lane gave the bomb to her mirror. So in here, there is a concept of dream that she wants to start a new life again. After destroyed all of the Shimmer, she started to go back and meet Ken's mirror, and trying to make a new life even though with a stranger that feels like close people. Thank you for your attention.
It's making something new.